Hello everyone, I am Romain, CEO and co-founder of Amplitude Studios. After 8 incredible years with Sega, we've embarked on an exciting new chapter as an independent studio. Today, I am thrilled to finally introduce our latest dream game, Endless Legend 2. One of the main reasons for our returning to our roots is to place our community at the heart of the game-making process. We have given some community members the chance to play Endless Legend 2 early through the Insiders program. This ensures we stay aligned with their expectations as we continue to refine and build upon the game to make it the best Endless game in the series. True successor to Endless Legend.
How so?
Thank you for your continued support and passion.
I'm Derek, Game Director of Endless Legend 2. We are thrilled to provide you with the first preview build of the game. Let me quickly highlight some of the key features of Endless Legend 2. First, Tidefall changes the world. As the game progresses, new lands are exposed, new resources become available, and new enemies appear. The world isn't static, and exploration becomes important again in these pivotal moments.
That's kind of nice.
The Endless series is known for asymmetrical gameplay, and the same is true here. Each faction is unique with its own lore, philosophy, and gameplay mechanics, making the experience far different depending on who you play as. With this build,
giving some
you'll be able to play as the
things to scout and explore during later game. That's really cool for 4X.
Diplomats. Endless Legend 2 is a turn-based strategy game.
Early game is cool, and then everything already known and stuff, and it's just kind of like
allies and enemies. They'll go on quests, level up, find powerful items. They also help rule your empire and lead your armies against a wide variety of enemies. These are just a few of the exciting features that make Endless Legend 2 special.
It indeed.
And even more will become available during early access.
I'll play some tomorrow also.
Thank you for playing. Have fun.
Just a reminder, you are playing a preview build, and at this stage, you won't have access to all the game's content or factions, as we want to keep some surprises for the official early access launch. You have a few days to explore this build, and we look forward to receiving your feedback. You will have the opportunity to capture your own footage, allowing you to showcase different aspects of the game as you explore and experience it. A dedicated Discord space within the Who the Door server is available for you to ask questions during your playthrough with real-time responses. In the coming days,
feels good, man.
We will also host Q&A sessions on Discord with Romain and Derek, where we will answer all your questions. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
They did.
I am many things. I have been many things. God.
I was see a good Turbosk actually.
Captive.
But I guess.
But the names I have had are nothing compared to those I will soon earn. For I carry a searing flame that has flickered yet never extinguished, and an iron mantra that cannot be broken. The waiting will soon be over. The unfortunates will suffer, but this was never their world alone. That which was
the Total War is theirs, yeah.
Remembered. That which was buried will be freed. Kill them. That which was wronged will have its vengeance.
Sayat is an ocean world where the majority of the inhabitants have endured long years surviving on isolated islands. The recently terrible storms shattered the world, bringing the factions to breaking point. Choose how you want to experience the epic story of Endless Legend 2. Alright, let's go with the tutorial. That is not available. That is what it is. Alright, what we can have here. King of Sheridan and aspects. Yeah, we have two. I have two here available. Hailing from the stars long ago, Kid Sheridan have struggled to tame this world ever since the original leader, Garen, was lost in the wilds. The unlikely symbiosis of organic and the artificial, the aspects are peaceful, collective, always seeking harmony. That's how we can do it. Traits and stuff this way too. Alright. In those distant past, the aspects are a symbiotic species, part machine, part coral, with physically distinct individuals who find a blissful union in the chorus, the mind gestalt, where all aspects can physically come together. Obsessed with preserving the balance on the Sayadha through empathy and understanding. But the aspect's peaceful existence has been upended by a devastating dieback of their life-enhancing coral fields. Will Sayadha ever see the illuminated realm again? Let's see, what can I say? Coral intelligent mushrooms, yeah. Not exactly, not exactly. Yeah, it shows the empires there. Yeah, reef regeneration. Armies can regenerate their HP through turns when standing on tiles with coral. Building foundation and tile with coral is significantly cheaper. Armies can move on the river or shallow water tiles with coral, and the water armies cannot attack or be attacked, but they will be destroyed if the coral underneath disappears. City districts don't provide vision to adjacent tiles. Population collection bonus thresholds are reduced by 25%. Harmonious tactics. In battle when the unit switches to defense state, all allied units get plus 10% damage until the end of the round. Cohabitation replaces assimilation of minor factions, granting one more effect per pacified village for a cost of influence per turn. Now, Voices of the Mosses. Alright, these are not exactly working yet that good. And this some dang expensive dudes. Starfaring soldiers of a great empire, King of Sheridan possess. A great power is locked away in their orbital satellites and awaiting resurrection. Only the bravest, most dedicated kin can become chosen super soldiers. Units get a bonus of shield for each allied unit adjacent at the start of the battle round. Military improvements cost less industry to build. Yep, I see how it is. Staying within the Empire's city's cap grants an additional bonus. A very high or very low levels of approval in cities grant additional bonuses or penalties. Each hero grants a bonus of Empire approval. Declaring a war at the starting war fatigue level is affected by whether the war is justified or not. Units increase their health regeneration per turn when under damage status. Now, get some corals going. Seems more fun. The icons. Got this one fine. Also have some other faction. Necrophage. Need to serve the queen. How many cities where she has emerged from the surface and they will scour the world to collect the resources she needs to grow. Monka is. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff here. And even something we can play. Teasin.
Are in balance. Metal and mineral, sky and sea, the bound and the unbound. This harmony murmurs through the air, ripples through the oceans. It is the song of Sayada that we alone can hear. A symphony shared by every being, living or unliving, growing richer until it is ruined by one false note, one crashing dissonance. From discord, only disorder conflict and destruction will follow. We must deny this cacophony, sway the strangers of this world, and impose a greater harmony.
Alright. Subjects of illuminated realm join me, and dieback is behind us. Aspects are recovering, and the vast oceans of Sayadha beckon to us. Shall see the coral once more, building an empire to soothe the agonies of Sayadha. Harmonies of our chorus will drown out the cacophony of chaos. Plan to explore, choose the best location to found your first city. City will receive prepared settlement bonus for each turn you spent exploring. Okay, interesting. Don't mind you to actually go and search for things more. Can make a permanently turn, I guess. Founding capital, need the action claim a territory. They found a city and claim the territory. For regions with good yields and special resources when starting out. Hey, Bugelo. Heavy coral people. Shall get some of this fixed. This sync on. Oh, look, it's kind of nice though, I guess. Found capital this way, alright. Way over here. In the way. Equipped with ample combat abilities. Show specializations. Yeah, especially in more advanced forms. Okay. Okay, can pass through that. Hey, Prince, hello. Not yet, not yet. It's gonna be an early access, but not yet. As an early preview. Got my hands on the early preview. Can we see the yields? I guess some of the filters here. Corals are animals, yeah. Reminders. Nice, Prince, nice. Yeah, I was more into like the space though. But did play a little bit of Legend. Just a little. Heroes. Here's a hero is a... Oh, no. Countered player Gira the Innumerable. It's an harmony of the illuminated realm. I hope we learn from each other. Nice. Found friends. Speed through battles and will unlock skill points when leveling up. Can also equip different weapons or items you may loot. It's free on Prime actually. Nice, nice. Heroes cannot die but can be wounded for a few turns. Critical assets in battle. Heroes Circle. Heroes listed here to consult. Researching specific technologies will allow you to recruit additional heroes or pay a dust to hire mercenary heroes. Polymorphone. The Standfast. Archer skill tree on this one. Resilience. Yeah, this one can call nice stuff. Where do we even encounter you then? Here somewhere. I'll collect some loot. Just I wonder where can we see the... what the bonuses. Like I doubt you're gonna be like hovering over everything just to see the yields of the... on the specific land there. A diplomatic proposition.
Come, accept.
Non-aggression pact. I mean, sure, let's go.
Well done.
Our coral friends. Corals together strong. Guard auto explorers. Keeper, right? Transfer units. Oh yeah, agree then. How about yields? Oh, there's yields. There we go. There we go then. If we now more or less the same. It's something on this one. Shift the Nocturne tooltip. Botanical ruins. Which resources that can see here? Well, we'll figure. It's kind of like the science stuff, sorta. There's 4 food gear here on this one. Go see what's there. Or gold on this one. Well, actually, maybe we can upgrade this one. Long-tailed Sibians, anomaly. Terrain tile features some unusual physical aspect, often conferring economic benefits if exploited. Build the found. Okay, yes, we can upgrade this one. Oh, then we maybe want to settle closer. Another anomaly. Maybe this one is not too bad, actually. Oh, it's also anomaly. Oh, hello. So maybe like here. And then we can get some of those. Anomaly. Gonna be a lot of food, eh? Okay. Ametrine. New faction. Minor faction, alright. Can we talk? A village. Falsified remains of Ametrine still exist on the seabed, speaking to an age when these creatures of mineral and rock stalked the ancient deserts alone. Seat has seen so much in the intervening eras, but the Ametrine still wish to renew the bonds to the ancestors. I need to bring our guys in. Alright. Parlay. You're just parlay. Speak Aspects, if you have come here to talk, maybe you will distract me from my worries. In fact, since you have traveled far and wide, maybe you have seen my heir. Intended to propose an agreement of friendship. Friends, listen. How would you tell us of your troubles? It's foolish, but my offspring and heir has gone missing, which pains me. There was a fight at last moon's feast, and not unusual for Ametrine. Yet the stubborn pup left the next day. If you want to be friends, Aspects, do this. Help find my heir. Okay, some quests then. We Ametrine know how to hide and not be found. The only place we might risk visiting is a marketplace, seeking and sampling exotic goodies. Not be too much trouble for us to open a new trading post. Build one trading post. Falsifies them, alright, sure. There's also some Insane anomalies there. Let's settle here then. Looks like kinda decent one. Beneficial relations ahead. I'm gonna be friends with fellow Quaddles there. Oh damn, that's a big one. Impact crater. That seems nice. Two anomalies. Let's build a year, whatever. It seems kind of gonna be more important initially, and then we're gonna expand hopefully. Wait, so are you showing me where? Yeah, here, okay. District construction. Districts essential to the city's development and specialization over time. Must be built on foundation tiles. You can highlight all your existing foundations by clicking on the district tab. Let's see, yeah. This is all our existing foundations. Alright, so this all got foundationed. I'll see. Hey, David. Yep. It is. So far, so good. So these are foundations. We can build on those then. Highlighted foundation research deposit to see a list of districts you can build. Alright, let's see. Districts built using city industry produced each turn. Several templates of districts available at start of construction. Before making your choice, you can hover district templates available for construction. So here we have farm. Doesn't really make that much sense there. Forum. The forest. Oh, we're gonna get something more industrial there. Oh, okay, this one requires technology then. Alright, let's get then... Yeah, just get some farm here, I guess, then. It'll take some time. The realm of the aspects is at its lowest ebb for centuries, devastated and desperate. Several months ago, the web of coral that stretched across the island and into the seas beyond experienced the dieback, the likes of which had never been witnessed. Our reefs withered and blackened, only a pitiful handful of coral shells remained. The chorus, the shared mind where all aspects come together in thought atrophied as well. News player, against all odds we survive. Reefborn has been built anew. As a shadow of itself, and our once mighty chorus is not a discordant whisper, it's but a discordant whisper. A lost many in the dieback, that is true, but a handful of us persist, and we will rebuild the chorus as well. Were we complacent, my friend? I called it the illuminated realm, a land of plenty and bliss, but we were blind to the coming ruin. Good question, of course, but they can wait. And remember, you have barely donned the robes of office. Power laid in others' hands. Stop feeling guilty. Thank you, Critalon. You are right. Look back in pity and not ahead in hope. Forget the balance, the harmony of what they recommend with your experience. It begins with the coral and must grow new fields immediately. Find new varieties immune to the blight we are not yet saved. Use build coral spore 2 times. Went too fast with this, I guess. Building coral spores and spending dust or aspects army can create a coral spore in the territory provided you don't already own a coral spore, camp or city within that territory. Once built coral spore will start expanding coral over time. Keep in mind that coral spores are vulnerable to enemy armies who might attempt to destroy them. But if you wish to claim a territory, note that building a coral spore is always a precursor to the creation of a camp, so be sure to place your coral spores wisely. Alright. Hey, window, hello. Dirty dust, we do have some. Territory you already own, we can't build it. So I guess this we only get for like the new cities and everything, I guess. Yeah, this territory we kind of own then. The enemies can destroy those. Alright, let's see. Alright, quest in progress. Let's see what else we can find there. Oh, here comes the signs there. Just the window, but the ultra one. True. A voice of the masses. Below born, but together they wield power. Unlocks the district forum. That's what we have already then, because your forum we already had. And that's the farm. Civil order. Unlocks district communal habitations. Asceticism, rather. A 1 protectorate slot. Additional defense while defending a unit. Corporate stuff. A workshop. We need the merchant. Wait, it wasn't the merchant. It was trading post or something, wasn't it? Market Bridge. A laboratory. Military stuff. A unit 2. Different eras there, right? Quite. Well, Master of Magic. I haven't played Master of Magic, so can't really compare. I assume kind of Age of Wonder stuff would be kind of somewhat close-ish. Rather than Civ, probably. There wasn't merchant now, that was the trade post, I think, specifically, wasn't it? Quests, can we see? Yeah, trading post. Hub of commerce and gossip. It's like something with improvements already. Highlight districts can build improvement. Districts. Oh, maybe it is improvement for the district though. Terrain can build foundation on. But landscaping. Train units. And manage the population. Let's see if we can find the trading post here in the laboratory, merchant's house. Maybe then you upgrade it into trading post. Because, I mean, it kind of does look like it, really. So we could go for that, maybe. Technology recommended by your advisor, also. Another one was scientific. Oh, scientific charter also sounds kind of good. Get the lab going. Plus for dust and capital. I mean, the lab is kind of nice. Technology specific to your faction. The protectorate. These already kind of not connected to anything else. Yeah, like the work in progress here, I guess. Pictures, they did not yet. And the faction specific stuff. They did not that yet. Shall we? Let's go. I'm fine. Science. Collect the treasures. Found some charts. This curiosity provided the following yields. Polymorphon, Steadfast for 10 turns, and Sentry... something on the Sentry also, alright. This basically give us some buffs for the units, looks like. Another minor function discovered. A 40 resource. No, that's the old one. Kiss the orders. Oh, the Imperial Empire will rise. Damn, the Imperial Empire. Kite army? No, go in. Oh, I should do. Monka. It's a busy time, Aspects. Try not to get in the way. Ah, it's fine. What did you want to discuss with the Solusk? Can it wait? Not used to waiting, Solusk, though you do seem preoccupied. Of course we are preoccupied so soon before the Cloudbreak Festival, or did you? Don't know of the Cloudbreak Festival, Aspects. Oh, they're celebrated the world over. Just wait and see for yourselves then. Next Cloudbreak is going to be truly special if you help in some way. The only problem is during the feast we can't leave the grounds of the ceremony, and leaves us open to attack by the strange few who don't celebrate Cloudbreak like you. Watch over these lands while the festival occupies you, and deal with any strangers that visit for a price. Protect Aljana from roaming armies for 5 turns. Let's try. I'm not sure if these guys are that capable of protecting. I'll try to get my hero in there. No more buffs. Got the movement point buff, that's good, huh? Now they're gonna be attacking from here. Wait, that was the wandering army there. I wonder. Here we go low. And the old mission box. And don't like the small dialogue. I mean, yeah, I could see that. Could be like actually something that might be in UI there. Show cloak. Well, at least you do have pretty customizable UI though. So that might actually be possible. What exactly move in here? Scientific Charter Research Laboratory, nice. Not a faction. Yeah, we got it through like through our friends. Yeah, so the friends, the coral friends, we just kind of find each other, I guess, instantly because connected to the same network there. I assume. Now we keep guarding them. can do this one for the quest. A passage here. I feel like you kinda can... Okay, not really. It did seem kinda like maybe possible. It still goes for now. Oh, more of their stuff there. No. I'm planning to fight here, brother. Oh wait, is this... No. Huh? What happened there? Did they aggro them? Or they were actually supposed to? Oh, they actually were supposed to be aggroed, eh? They seem like they're part of the same faction. They go in. Kind of a decent spot here, but yeah, not sure if we can actually do much here. And not with the one squad here, I guess. Get my hero in here. Let's retreat. Bait them in. Bait them in. Oh, then you're running there, brother. I get the hero back. Keep the unrest this entire Cloudbreak Festival. Thank you all for all told secrets about building on these lands. And oath of peace with our settlement. Well, I guess pacified there, I hope then. But then I can continue. No, but that army wasn't aggressive even. They were not supposed to. Habitation effects. Unlocks notable Kesta orders out and war fatigue when starting a war per pacified villages under Protectorate and Empire. Unlocks notable Kesta orders damage per pacified villages under Protectorate on a unit. Okay. Under Protectorate on unit. Right, by city districts influences stockpiled at the empire level. A resource is key for diplomacy with other empires. Influence is also essential for extending your cities by creating more foundations. And when terrain tiles located at the edge of your city, click on foundation. Oh, I see. So we're going to be building foundations that way. Can we take anomalies that way? Doesn't seem like it. Good for your city economy to create foundations that will exploit some terrain tiles and will prepare them for new districts later. Click on the one highlighted terrain tiles and cost the indicated amount. Alright, let's see. Is this one any good? Just the regular terrain. It does have some stone to produce, but they all kind of do now. You want to get more anomalies. Could try to extend towards these, I guess, maybe. To these we can extend, though. Interesting, why not this one? Some special anomaly there. Kinda nice to get some of that. They have 36 though, so not enough, gonna say, That seems like a lot of resources from those, Seem like some good anomalies, Okay, so you guys fine now? I'll read gear. Cannot go through this tile. No more buffs. Big C. Oh, we can spec this in. Stinger and Resistor. Coordinate attack. Attacking unit adjacent to 2 friendly allies. Plus 15% damage. Attacking flying unit damage. Attacking unit located in the forest tile. Loses damage. Attacking before moving. Critical chance. Target enemy unit 3 tile radius. That seems pretty good. Oh, these require special resources though. Being aligned territories for this. Let's see. Yeah, technologies to research, alright. Improve some of your existing districts by building a previously researched improvement on district. Most improvements need to be built in specific district type and only once per city. You can highlight existing districts. Alright, let's see. Can we improve the farm community? Even more food. That's a long one though. I think I will rather build new districts for now. Have to get some science going, right? A laboratorium. Cadec Genelo. A reef board indeed, I know the game. Not these guys are me. They're not necessarily super friendly, but I don't think they're aggressive there. A population available, actually. How do we do that? Flourish in your cities. We'll do some more with the population. Population 103. Food yields generating dust through taxes. Can we send them where to go? Citizens, artisans, and scribes. Got like assigning them to places, or they just kinda. Because they just kinda already do stuff, so don't need to. Oh, I see, okay, I see how it works, alright. Set them to... set the population to be one of each, okay, that's how it works, alright. So you focus what to produce by these slots, not by putting them on some sort of tile specifically, alright. Population management and balanced, let's see, yeah. Hero equipment. First piece of equipment. Once equipped to a hero, will give them strong bonuses. Hero circle, equip one of your heroes. That sounds good. Let's see this side. It's like kind of on an island. Mostly, except for this part. Hero tab, items, equipment. Dedicated tab for assigning equipment. Piece of equipment can only be assigned to its corresponding slot. It can either be a weapon, armor, consumable, or an accessory. Let's see what we found. Spyglass of the Sages. That's one determination. Skills aware. Moving inside or outside the battle increases vision range to 3, and no obstacles can block its vision range. I think we have better options anyway. What this actually? A Gauntlet of Dustfire. Tuition damage on hero. That seems pretty strong. Skills range 3. Get to equip this one though. Got pets actually. Pets not yet implemented. Uh-huh. So there's gonna be pets also. Weapons can only be swapped, so I assume that's not the weapon. Equipment details type exotic. So where do we get the exotic one? Not really. No, fine, I guess. Currency researched. Corporate time. Merchants' house and levies. Damn, could reaches a pose in that already. Some dang hippos chilling there. Yeah, how it looks nice, and so far it runs nice. Don't hear my cooler going or anything. I like that already, especially since it's just, you know, the early preview of an early access game. That already, for now, at least, is a good sign. I like that. Guess we need to get there some... After unlocking some technologies, alright. 4 out of 8. Let's see, yeah? Let's check what else. Well, they recommend our unique one, so fine. Protectorate slot. Oh, is it that? Oh, yeah, that's probably the Protectorate stuff that was explained there. Put something under Protectorate. I'm gonna get some bonuses there. Getting his roots through. Doesn't show what you discovered on the way though. Kinda sad, huh? We're still building. Okay. I just think that the coral growing here, nice. So what if we do actually some of that? Aha. So that these territories we can put some coral spores there. Get some spores. Alright, now it's gonna be growing there. The star system is like a endless space. Now you can't go the full star systems, but we'll see what they're gonna do with the rest, because they have like this system here, which like at least for now on paper and stuff seems really good. The Tidefall or something is that you're gonna have during the run of the game, you're gonna have some events that gonna be changing, you know, the world, basically the terrain, everything. So gonna be like removing some water somewhere, opening some paths, some like, you know, hidden things underwater, or like other way around. So basically gonna be like some terraforming in the way gonna be happening. So I don't know if it's gonna be possible to kind of destroy something completely that way. I assume obviously scripted one not gonna destroy something, because that would be a little weird. But I wonder if you can do some, you know, like controlled destruction and terraforming too. But yeah, it does sound like a cool thing because like I do like the early parts when you like discover a lot, like scout a lot and check things. Summer to winter, I think it's gonna be part of that Tidefall thing. Yeah, I would assume. Like it's just gonna like change the world, and maybe like the season's also gonna be part of it. Maybe I guess, you know, like the dry season and like the water level drops and stuff. Lazio capital lost, GG. Yes, yeah, I think so. You had some like dink things you could do there for sure. Oh, is it?
Rain clouds darken the skies.
Oh, that's your answer.
Rifts scar the lands.
Baby.
The balance between life and death is at stake.
Okay. Let's see, what was that? Council seat. Freely appoint or revoke and move councillors between seats. Council will be locked again at the end of the current turn. Next seat to appoint councillor from either your empire's notables or your heroes. Appoint. Alright, let's see. So, second monsoon, third monsoon. Alright. +5% +5 science on district improvements. -75 industry cost and science related improvements. Ooh, not bad. Experience on new units in cities. Influence per camp on empire. Influence cost for assimilate action. Influence cost for cohabitation act. Alright. Well, I mean, I kind of have two, so this sounds good. And the influence guy, alright. Theme is good. Change or revoke. Oh, okay, I see. Validate. Council lock cannot appoint, revoke, or move councillors for now. But wait for next monsoon or pay with dust to unlock the council. I'll see. Nice so far. Yeah, so maybe this kind of like the beginning of the new thing here. The river did get wider though, right? I think. By the looks of it. It looks like also a new spawn of things here. That I like. More things to do and to farm. Dust. These are friends already. Cohabitation friends. Monsoon. New dangers and rewards will appear during the monsoon. Note that temporary bridges may be destroyed. Gains on battle spoils, minus vision range. Health regen on units starting their turn on the non-aligned territory. And minor factions become enraged during the monsoon and will attack anyone nearby. Oh, that doesn't sound nice, dude. I have this brother right here. Okay. Don't do this, bro. Hilton. Not really, but does seem very nice. Okay, you're gonna be enraged, dude. Or you gonna relax. Mana or madness. Urgent matter plagiaram the durability added to the list. Aren't they all? But please explain. Alchemists and madmen, though I often confuse the two, ask for help to study these unnatural rains, and they may be able to extract valuable substances. Place useful ideas rather than unlikely promises. Let us see what we might do. Let them exploit this phenomenon. Naric Coral. Either a decrease in morale and stuff. -10 industry. Negative approval status on all the cities, but increase in science. Alright. Well, this seems kind of neutral, except like rip my monies, but I guess. I don't want to decrease. industrial mishaps and stuff. Exploit the phenomenon. Small investment could pay handsomely. They're indeed the wise ones they pretend to be. Feeling indulgent today, give them the funds they ask and let's see what they manage to do. Oh, even this one now is like watering a lot with the rain. So things did change. Coral's growing. Found some levitations. Curiosity provided the following yields. There's some more here. There's some here too. These things can do appear. That's nice. Scouts and stuff have something to do. Yeah, try and do their quest there. Well, no fighting. Hello. Okay, brother. Don't need that. You don't need that. Put the seed of coral here. We'll see if that will be growing from there. But I need more. I need it for the quest then, right? Narrative victories. I'm probably not gonna allow you anyway. There's the turn limit on this one. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Okay, where are you there, guys? These guys, we need them. Hello. A couple more turns. Spawn me more stuff to find. I'll take it. Farmed a lot of gold that way. I like that. Yeah, you can do the buyout also with gold just to build stuff faster, I see. Scribe's pumping that sign there. Let's go see what's there even. Still haven't scouted that part. I'm getting some influence, by the way. Let me do some of these, huh? I do provide a lot of stuff. I can actually build there. On this foundation and this foundation. Oh, immersion house I do need actually. But we still have one more turn to build thingies, huh? Tell yields will be changing constantly. It can be, yeah, it can be, I would assume. Well, you also modify things, of course, right? So, like, that changes the yields and stuff. But yeah, I guess if, like, the terraforming will gonna be happening. That's some, like, cool things for now that I kinda, like, find interesting compared to the regular 4X stuff, right? Like the thing that they kind of motivate you to explore before settling. Like the longer you explore, the better you have the bonus when you settle. So it's not like, you know, like, oh shit, I need to kind of like go fast, you know. If I don't have like a good spot to settle fast enough, then I just might as well, you know, restart the run or something. So that's kind of good. We'll see how that will go though in the end. Is the bonus that worth really? And yeah, we'll see how the changing of like terrain and everything going. So the fact that you need to kinda, don't need, but you have some things that you kinda like find again on the territories you already explored before, that's cool. I like that. And that part of the game usually is, for me, maybe not the most fun, but like somewhere up there. Like the early, you know, like scouting and everything. Because at some point you just kind of get everything like super, you know, like frozen in place, sort of, right? Everyone got their like borders all over the place. Everything's settled, you know. And you just pretty much need to go fighting already because there's no other way to expand, sort of. And nothing else to do with all those units, right? Because like, well, you already collected everything, discovered everything. Like all the natural wonders and stuff, right? Like you found. I wonder if that spawns also here. Let's see what you guys say, huh? Because it didn't like the location. Yeah, like you do have that feeling, yeah, that you just kind of, especially like on the higher, I guess, like difficulties in the more like competitive environment. A diplomatic aid, labels cohabitation, assimilation with additional minor faction. Temp description, that'll be fixed. A defensive stance bonus, additional defense while defending on unit. Little part in Sayad has fate. Added to change in indifferent. Why? Why? On aggression we got.
Survivors should stick together.
Do you have some currency for that? Immigration policy. I need some technologies for those. Get only this stuff. Still kind of decent. Fine. And they're far also, so whatever. Alright, so they're done with the scientific stuff. You get mad because we do the science here or something. Why you have to be mad? We did already do the foundation there. In a year or two, actually. Where is it still showing? Thought did expand this already. And why is it here again? I'll get some districts. We need the trading thingy, potentially. Let's see, Merchant's House can get improved into the trading post later for the quest. A workshop, artisan slot on the capital. There's 3 more technologies we need to get. Civil order, communal habitation, and the warring stuff. We will go full pacifist. And the peaceful quarters as usual. Market Brilge and defended Brilge. I can use that on the river there. The workshop does seem good though. Some biggest loot is there. Get it. Pending battle. Monka is. Yeah, those guys decided to attack in the end. Yeah, these guys who are enraged there. Alright, fine, wait. I'm not dealing with this brother and just collect stuff. Relax. We ain't fighting here. The quest, so we're also gonna be friends with them. Cohabitation and all that. I want me my science and diplomacy going. That's their town. Hostile. Well, yeah, I guess just because we got the... because they enraged currently. This one doesn't seem hostile though. Do we need like to quest with each of them? A bribe, eh? This one village will grant a minor faction unit and be pacified. Okay, we have dust. Let's show how this works. I just cancel the quest. Ah, come on, man. Not that actually works though, still. Alright. Where does the unit spawn? Oh, it gives it to my army. Alright, I see. Crusher. Defense expert infantry. Alright, sure. Fanciest looking city there. Not time for the season of good weather. Oh, it's the drought season now, I guess. Monka. Oh, Tidefall occurs. Alright, that's the one. So what this one does, Opportunities as new territories emerge. Strange disturbing sights may appear along with grim fortresses that might be just what your armies need to test their mettle. Okay. You know this, can you actually pause here now? That's some passage here now. That wasn't a thing. The gore the bush. Got some sword, weapons. Green signs. It's a whole new minor faction there, even from some underwater stuff. The loot disappeared though, come on. Let's go negotiate then. Who these guys are. Science, alright. So we got like way more land now because of the drying of things, This seems kinda important. Titanium deposit, alright. Strategic resource deposit, I see. I built Coral Spore 2 times. I did use it once already. I did not count. Okay, well, it's destroyed or something there. Yeah, use a year or some shit, right? It just got destroyed there. That's what the dust infiltrated. Try maybe. Can you? Not so sure. That did not count. Alright, two more. Few more researches. Communal habitation, sure. Not a minor faction. Well, that's through other fellow corals there. I've got another city there, it looks like. Camp. Disciples, Unseeing seers, I guess I need to stay there maybe, like 3 turns, right? It looks like. Can these guys get supported still? They also can. 480 though now. More titanium. Oh, in 3 turns I guess we stay there. Oaklings. This one is pacified. Do we get anyone kind of cohabitation thing, yeah? Seem we kind of need to maybe try to negotiate that with them. And make some army to build. Well, I assume it's gonna be queued after the building, right? Probably. And before it's like the separate production line and now it's preparing out building stuff, but nah, I think it's kind of the same line. Get more invoice. Yeah, it is in the queue already. Let's see. There's some gold. Guess I could. Spent 12 turns though to build them. Holy. I'm never lucky. I'll fine, keep going. We'll just do some pacification there going. Yeah, I guess need to stay there. Okay. Second plant and then you stay. I'll see how it is, huh? And then maybe you can get the camp there. And more population. We're gonna be having a little too much of that. No, I should still be fine. Still a bunch of slots. Pending battle. Do it again. At least we can get them out of those oaklings. I'll go manual battle. Let's test some of that. How would it go with that? I'm gonna belly them into oblivion. Running for his cover. Ready to get needs to go back. Now we can do it in one turn. Yeah, let's go. These guys can't get the distance. And then we can't also shoot from here. Get closer. Hey, portable low. How we doing? Just fuck him up there. Easy. That's fine. They can take more shots like that. We in the forest, so we kind of protected here. They don't need to think more. Get him. Yep, I'm gonna do shoot here. Easy. That one guy there. Still alive. 1 HP. Got them. Problem is they might spawn some more. And we need still one more turn. That's okay. Great dieback. Spore is planted. First shoots of coral crack through the soil. A healthy and radiant. A beautiful sight, I must say. That makes all the circuits hum. No sign of disease? None. Relax, Blaireau. Our new variety appears to be immune so far to the blight. Soon the chorus will sing again. Got them. Increase in approval. Good. Nice portable dice. Sounds good. Sounds good. Coral remains healthy. Must take advantage of this time, player, not waste its potential. When it things weigh upon us, construction, defense, research, we are so weak. Should we prioritize alliances or impress with might? Research other corals or... Slow down, player, breathe. Yes, and harmony and balance, harmony and balance, harmony and balance. Good. Since the chorus failed, I've been anxious. I never realized how much that constant roar soothed me. None of us did, and you weren't named Plerigira, the innumerable for nothing. Nobody could better decipher the chorus. Now, one thing at a time. 3 foundation in a reborn. Good, we kinda started already a bunch there. Sure, get some. Yeah, this one already built then. Alright, let's see. There still shows the price for some reason. But we already do have that. Okay, more foundations. Get some cheap stuff then. Okay, need more. More resource. I need more resource. Yeah, doing good, portable, doing good. I'm doing pretty good. And then do the shot-in. Fellow stranger, is it true? The storms rain down dust right now. Fellow stranger, have lots of dust, whole houses of it, such riches. Talk, we must talk, we must understand us, Orklings. If you want to get along, then everything is fine, happy. As long as we have dust, everybody loves dust, not just us. Talk. Though we find it useful, Orkling, we do not love dust. Of course you do. Dust is power and joy and happiness for everybody. It makes the heart beat and the eyes see and the ears hear. Especially for Orklings. It is part of us, in our veins, and if it runs low, we have a dust calling. We go a little crazy. Okay, very crazy. And you are now running low. We prefer calm, reasonable neighbors, but it sounds like things here are getting difficult. Smart aspects. Orklings are worried, and if we have a dust colon, blood spills, bad things happen. Must have dust, get us dust aspects. Queen's calmest and most reasonable when we have dust, but many things on Sayarha have dust, like spiral crabs. Lovely, rich spiral crabs, fat and full of dust. So what we do with them? Find some dust in the unusual nature in Sayarha, and in return, exploit at least 6 anomalies in your empire. I see. How many we do have right now? Doesn't show. I guess it's still kind of aggressive though, so I do need to peace out before they attack. Aspects, camps, ministries, and city halls and coral spores share this capacity. So, evolve. Oh, I see. So, like, we plant the spores and then we can evolve them into the camp. Spending influence, evolve your coral spore into camp in order to claim the territory. You know that, like, coral spores, aspect camps also have the ability to generate coral. You can claim the territory that way, I see. That's very nice. That's very nice. Two more turns. A merchant's house on the way. Could pacify them with money, but yeah. Could use that money after all. Got some buffs. That's a weapon there. By the looks of it. And don't spawn me more armies, please. Just stay here and maybe heal up. Fortress discovered. See beneficial relations ahead. And these guys are gonna friendly? Sure. Fortress. Underground citadel. Threatening. Potential rewards. Okay, so you go fighting that stuff. And you can get some rewards. See what goes. Fortress Denizens level 1. 136 difficulty. Yeah, that sounds with my army, that doesn't sound that bog. Yep. Okay, we'll return. Seize or plunder. Defeating army of the Fortress Empire, build a camp in place of Fortress. Alright. Let's see. Let's see. The phone is working very slow there, Telmask. Kinda happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Might do like some cleaning and everything. Yeah, that was gonna like die like that on you. Although, can do some cleaning and other things. Updating, a reset, you know, every once in a while. When you're like constantly just charging stuff, they tend to get kinda PP again. But I mean, yeah, in time, they kinda get a bit already. Slow and stuff happens. Now I need more armies for this then. What did I find though? Cipher of Horror. Consumable. Cipher of Horror power. Create a horror unit on target tile. Don't consume the action of the hero nor his movement. Pretty strong. I like that. 10 years old, I see. I mean... I wonder how old is mine? I think it's close actually to that too. A bit shorter, like 8 years maybe. Try to remember when I bought this one. How long ago was that? I think by the time I was streaming it was already a few years old when I started streaming. And I'm already streaming for 7 years, so it actually is quite old, Actually is. Oh yeah, wait a second. My old one gave in, died pretty much in 17 or 18, and I bought this one. It's like 7 years basically, I guess. You do be kinda already PP again. I mean, most importantly, when it's that old, you already have the situation that most likely you are, like if it's Android and stuff, you're like the modern Android is not even supported anyway. So like some apps just kinda like straight up just tell you, you know, nope, not gonna run on your old shit, man. So I'm kinda thinking about like getting some kind of cheap new Android phone just to have like the assisting one, you know, good for chat and all those things basically. Can kind of like refresh the battery that way too a bit, I guess. Nice musicas. This guy's gonna be healing up. Gonna spawn more shit on me there. I see already. I guess claim we're gonna lose this one. God, retreating is also kind of bad. Oh, man, come on. But here will be somewhat fine. Let's try the manual one, maybe. Maybe we can. Secured position, and doesn't sound very good. These guys like really in a bad spot here. gonna be bad. I'm gonna try to attack these. That's actually not too bad though. That was a good bait. And these guys are doing something dumb right now, so that actually is good for me. We can try to bully this stock here. They're all gonna be baited to attack these guys, huh? Got it. Ah, okay, moving stances. Oh, they tried to run. Oh, that's actually good for me. That's super good for me. This guy just defeats. Nice. And now we just lock these guys in. Ah, man, they still can like try to move and shoot. That will suck. Then they will reach probably, right? Please. No. Yeah, okay, they killed this guy. Oh, that survived. Alright. The bait works, man. The bait works. They just keep trying to kill the Stony Boys. And the Stony Boys are not that easy to kill there. Easy. Keep healing, boys. Keep healing. There might be another army spawning soon. That will be kind of bad. A little too fast. Yeah, you just get like tunnel visioning on like, you know, low HP. They just kind of like went ham on those guys. And that was good for me. Versus archers, it's also super good. They have like the control zone, looks like. So when they're like moving close to your melee units, they just like, you know, keep kind of hitting them. Free damage. To see who these guys are. The green science there. Civil order researched. Alright. Kind of cheesable. Well, I mean, it's early preview, right? It's gonna be like kind of changed probably. But they are kind of very, you know, tunneled. Very tunneled on that for now. By the looks of it. Oh, sorry. Alright, more researches. And one more foundation. Get this one, right? With a spark of hope later on, the chorus will be renewed. Yep. Done well, but we are far from safe. Come, we should enjoy our victories, even if they are small ones. Several were inspired enough to offer themselves as fighters. Our forces are stronger than ever. Unit Envoy, nice. Certainly something to celebrate, but Cretelon, do you imagine we will one day hear that magnificent chorus again, or is it forever lost? Thank you guys, thank you. 3 units. Establishing new colonies, Plerogera had begun to look for the future, but the yields are unstable and the fields require constant care. Shadows still loom over the illuminated realm, and now with the worrying questions about the dieback and the chorus, Plerogera is anxious once more, seeking counsel. What's happening to this world, my friend? The dieback, our chorus, our harmony, are we living in a doomed world? We're here to deal with the present, player, not predict the future. All I know is that we must persist no matter what this world throws at us. Well said. In fact, we must get to know this world better than we do, or I thought we did. Exactly, and there are many lesser nations on these lands, and it may be worth communicating with them and seeing what they may know. Pacify 2 villages by quarrel. By quarrel. So can you just like plant stuff near them and pacify them that way? I'm gonna wait until quarrel spreads enough. Well, these are kind of paid off, so that's not gonna count. We'll see where it's gonna spread next then. The closest. These guys already also pacified though. Yeah, right. That was still have plenty of turns. So yeah, I'll continue this tomorrow. I think I will do the Monster Hunter in the morning, a couple of hours, the community lobby. Come join us. And then I will do more Promise Mascot, and then I will do more Endless Legend. Kind of like Promise Mascot, I kind of like this. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more tomorrow. Like there was the new thing I want to do. I guess that one will wait a bit. That one will wait a bit. No problems. Enough new stuff already. Today was 3 new games. Already dank, already good. A real good stuff today. Good, Hughes. A real good stuff. About the saves. The last 10 turns, basically. Not bad, not bad. Not bad.